Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Gulfstream Park here on Friday. It is the 22nd of December 2023. Gonna look at the seventh race from Gulfstream, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and join me tomorrow for my Gulfstream preview. An excellent late pick for all stakes picks for which we'll be looking at here on YouTube. So I hope you join me for that. But let's get to the seventh race from Gulfstream here on this Friday afternoon. It's a very good race. You'll probably see some of these horses end up in stakes races in the coming months. That's how good this race is. So let's get to it right now. The seventh race, it is an allowance optional claimer per $72,000. Race for 3-year-olds and upwards. Never won $12,000 twice in the main claiming starter or restricted race, which never went through races. Optional claim price $62,000. Field of 8 horses going the one turn 1,600 meters or a mile on the main track. As a top selection here, I'm going to go to the outside post to the 8-horse Cook Creek. I'm going to go 8-2-4-1 in the superfecta. 8-2-4-1 super. Top selection, 8-horse Cook Creek. This 4-year-old gelded by Uncle Mo. Jeremiah O'Dwyer trains. Jose Ortiz gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came mid-November at Churchill. A mile and eighth, an optional 80 claimer, and the horse finished fifth by 4.5 flyings that day. And he just had a bumpy trip. He was a little bit wide. He moved a little bit late, but I just think he needed something. I think with a quicker paced mile here today, where he gained a little bit more ground, I expect him to really run a good race here today. Two back at Keelan in October, the 14th, mile 16th, and optional 80. First off the bench, getting a little lesser quality race. He finished third by a neck. First Mission's a decent horse, won that day quite nicely. The second place finisher was a next start winner. This horse was just wide, but he got beat by decent horses, but he didn't embarrass himself that day. I thought that was an okay effort off the bench with a 93 buyer. And then the grade 3 blame stakes at Churchill, mile and eighth in early June. He finished 7th by 9.25 lengths. Rattle and Roll, who had a great early part of the season, won that day, took off clear. This horse just kind of stalked and never really got the trip to win. And then a week prior, actually, so he started quite a few times last fall, last spring in Kentucky. A week prior, going a mile and eighth at Churchill and optional 80, he finished third by 1.75 lengths. He got caught late, but he ran his heart out. Hasn't seen the winner's circle in quite a few minutes since 2021, but he's been running these good races as of recently, so it's about time he finds the winner's circle again. Training well, Palm Meadows. I'll give him a shot here on the ticket. I think the 2-horse Black Belt can win also for Paco Lopez. He is in for the price, but his win 3 back over the track here wasn't bad at all. They shortened him up after that 2 back, where he just never really got the best trip from the outside post draw, and then he nearly won here in late November, actually my birthday, 25th to be exact, in an optional 62. He finished second by 2 lengths, and he got caught late, but he ran his heart out. He likes this track. I'll give him a shot here at 4-1. Paco's a very aggressive rider. He can get this horse to the front end. And even the 4-horse Dynamic One, he's going to get bet into the ground here today, but he has hidden ability that can win. He won last year Suburban quite nicely, won the Blame at Churchill quite nicely last year, and he won the Curlin Stakes as a 3-year-old at Saratoga also quite nicely. And if you look at some of the horses he's been facing, he's been running good races against them, but the problem is he hasn't been seen in over 15 months now. He's making his return to the races. He might need the race here today, but he's the kind of horse, if he doesn't win today, he'll probably win next start out in like the something like the Challenger or something like that at Tampa. I could see them targeting races there for him, or even in New Orleans. But he has ability, but he might need the race. But to recount my selection for the 7 from Gulfstream here on this Friday afternoon, I'm going to take the 8-horse Cook Creek. Give kudos to the 2-horse Black Belt and the 4-horse Dynamic One, 8-2-4-1 Super, 8-2-4 in the multi-race. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.